quick. We're going to do some awesome things today. One of the things we're going to look at real quick is just a quick review of our pause kind of problem solving. We're going to do some acting things out. We're going to review a little bit. One of the first things I want to think about real quick, can somebody share with me differences between how to identify big problem, small problem? What are some indications that we have? Big problem, small problem. Peyton.
Someone's hurt.
Someone is hurt. Big problem or small problem?
Big problem.
Okay. Judah?
They both get the same toys.
Say it one more time.
They both get the same thing at the same time.
Same thing. Big problem or small problem? Small problem. Let's try to think of instead of specific examples, because we could go on forever about specific examples. Like in general, what would a big problem look like? Let's just work on what would a big problem look like. Eli? Yeah. Violence. There's violence. Someone possibly getting hurt. So whether someone is hurt or someone could possibly get hurt very easily. What do you Gage?
Like if someone's threatening you.
Yeah, you don't feel safe, right? So if we're not feeling safe, we're feeling hurt. Is there anything else? Is that most of it? Yeah, it's most things, right? Okay. Small problems are all those things that we could try to solve on our own, though, right? Big problems need adult assistance usually. Okay, so we can all be safe. Good. Today we're going to review a little bit of our pause. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just point to one of these and see if you guys can handle this. Can you guys see this okay, most of you?
Yeah.
I don't want to, just like, can you identify, do you remember any of the pictures here? What was our first one here in the top left?
Waffle.
I mean, you can't read it, but maybe you can see the pictures. What is it? Just go ahead and blur it out. What's it?
Walkway.
What was this one?
Rock, paper, scissors.
How about this one here?
I
Okay. Yeah, it's an I feel statement. I feel, and then make sure you tell about how you feel and why you feel that way. Okay? Kind of Mr. Wright has talked about that stuff a lot. Okay? Next one was sharing and taking turns. We have, okay, kindly ask someone to stop, not stop. It doesn't help, does it? Kindly asking someone to stop and telling me what you want. Apologizing. Talk it out with your friend. And cool down, take a break, maybe count to 10, whatever it may be. When you start to feel yourself getting frustrated, just take a quick little calm down break, and it oftentimes calms you down a little bit, okay? So those are our situations that we can kind of jump to, isn't it? Okay. What's our first step of our pause that we talked about last week? P stands for, anybody remember?
Point out the problem without
Point
blame.
out the problem, and like how you said that, without blame. It's super important without blame, right? And that's the hardest part. Remember we tried talking about spaghetti and hot dog bun, and how hard it was for you guys to figure out the problem without blaming the other people. Okay? Trying to not say it's somebody else's fault. Just figure out what's going on. Okay? Mhm.
Why mosquitoes as a virus?
Yeah, we're talking about that. Yep, absolutely. How I kept blaming everybody. In our story, why mosquitoes buzz your ear, and all the animals blamed each other instead of getting to what the actual real problem was. Okay. A stands for
That's what I can do.
ask what I can do. Good. What can you do to make the situation better? Right? Okay. Ask what you can do, and that's where you kind of go to your wheel, right? Do we pick all of our situations, or do we choose the two? Choose two. Yep, you have your one that you're going to go to, then you also have a backup. Well, how do you choose which one's your real one and your backup one? What could you do? And that's where it goes to step W, is wonder what happens. So if I have two scenarios, one could be walk away and one could be talk it out. If I walk away, knowing that I might have some situations that I might hurt someone's feelings, and I got to be okay with that. Okay. Also, if you talk it out, you have to ask yourself, how is that conversation going to go? Am I willing to have that conversation with my friends? Because sometimes those are tough conversations, and you might hurt some feelings as well. But if it solves the problem, it might be good in the long run. Decide which of these is going to be. Am I okay with the consequences that are going to be based off my decision? Good consequences and bad consequences sometimes, right? Okay. I know I've been in situations before where I've had to not work with a friend, and you know what? That friend might have been a little upset. Okay? Sometimes sometimes that happens. But if it solves a problem, it might be okay. And the last one is to select the best decision. You have to decide which one's best. And is it a fair situation? Is it fair? Okay. What I'm going to do is we're going to talk through a situation here. Can I get a couple volunteers? I'm going to have Sawai and Keely come up and just jump in the middle for us real quick, will you? All right. Your situation today is, you can sit down and like face each other, and we're playing a math game today. All right. Keely, we're playing Top It, and you just imagine you have cards in front of you, and you're not following the directions. You're not playing the game properly. Okay? So why? You're in the situation where you want to play the game properly because you want to work on your math facts.
6 plus 4 equals 10. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 plus 7 equals 10. And 10 plus 4 equals 14. And 14 plus 8 equals...
I want to play this game with my friend, but she's not really playing the right way. I could either do talk it out and make a deal, or share and take turns. If I talk it out and make a deal, it would be kind of hard. So I think I'll share and take turns, so that way we can each play our own way of the game.
Hey, Keely. I noticed that we're both playing in different ways, so should we take turns and play our own ways? Because I want to learn my math facts, and I think it would be chill. And I think it would be harder for us to learn our math facts if we're doing it 2 different ways. So should we do your way first, and then we can do my way? Yeah.
My friend's talking to me in line. I could do an I feel statement or ignore him. If I ignore him, I could hurt his feelings, or I could just keep doing it. If I tell him real quickly to like an I feel statement, then he'll understand, and then everything will be good, and then we could just talk at some other time.
Hi, Sean. How you doing? Hey, can you please stop talking to me? I want to do the right thing so we don't get in trouble. I can talk to you at lunch, okay?